Good. How are
Good. How are
you?
you?
There you are.
I'm doing all right. So thanks for taking the time to do this.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Thank you for being here.
Enjoying the series. Um, so in a series that lives in such a moral gray area at almost all times, with no pure black or white, what is it like playing characters who operate with such like unique moral codes and who are constantly walking that edge?
Um, I actually think that the tone that you described kind of applies for the characters as well,
Mhm.
because like people are complex and people are not people think that they're one thing, but then they do another that contradicts. We're a walking contradiction, I think, generally speaking. Society is a general contradiction, things we say and the things we do. And it's cool to because as actors we come in and we embody these characters, but we're always a little bit removed. So it makes us able to also look at us as people in society, and we're always investigating it that way. Um, and I can give you the simple answer, like it's cool, we get to explore it, but it's also tiring, honestly. It's exhausting to oh to have to see this character from like that removed perspective. It's exhausting sometimes because they're so multi-layered. They're so it's not one track. You can't explain it with one thing, right? So it's enough that I have to deal with it with myself. I have to now deal with it and try to like comprehend this whole other character that I have to embody. People go to therapy for years to try to understand this gray area that they're living in. You know what I mean? And then we have to do it. It's also a lot of fun. See what I mean? It's never one thing. I'm so sorry. I'm confused. I'm just a confusing answer, but it is what it is.
Yeah. No, it's
How
a
about you,
beautiful.
Johnny?
It's beautiful. For me, it's art imitates life. I think that's a some people might say that's a cliche, but
True.
it's the truth of the matter. And I think far too often in our storytelling we oversimplify things. We oversimplify what it means to be inside of a community. What is a hero? What is a villain? Who decides who's a hero and a villain? And it's amazing to be on a show that is not afraid to go there. And I think, if you look back in the history of Hollywood, some of these oversimplifications have done us a disservice as a community, as a Hollywood community, as a Black community, as people in America, etc. We can oversimplify people from other countries. We oversimplify immigrants, etc. So to be on a show that is that whose attempt is life to showcase that life in
And
its
it's not black and white.
complications, that is not black and white, is exactly what we should be doing. And hopefully, this is, one of the grains of sand on the beach or one of the water droplets in the ocean that moves us forward, as a society, because that's what art is supposed to do.
While still being entertaining as hell.
And it is. And so it's like every person that exists either is probably someone's favorite person in the world or someone's enemy, and
Mhm.
and both at the same time. And that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's like, you know, you only are known to it by like you're perceived differently by us by everyone, including yourself. So
Yeah.
it's great to see
Yeah.
characters like that.
Thank you for noticing that. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Thank you so much for your time today, and I look forward to seeing more of it.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Appreciate you.